I'm Leah Stewart, and I have the great, amazing Faulkner.
In the
What,
house.
Uh-huh. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
For sure. I'm Lucas Asher. I sing and play rhythm guitar in Faulkner.
I am Dimitri, and I play bass.
I'm Eric, play keys and guitar.
I'm Christian, and I play drums.
Your new music, do you have a lot of messages to shout out or invoke thought for the youth nowadays? Do you, in this new music that you have?
We try to be real with where we came from and talk about that and talk about what we've seen. And I came from the streets in New York, and the rest of the guys are all from all over. We got Canada, we got Greece in the house, we got California. So we bring this collection of experiences and we try to embody that in the music. That's one of the reasons we gravitate a lot towards hip hop and why our two first collabs were both with hip hop artists, even though we're considered an alternative band.
How was it working with the RZA?
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the most intelligent people we've ever met in our lives. It's he incorporates this crazy blend of all of his musical knowledge with philosophy, with numerology, and just drops an insane amount of wisdom on you. You know, when you least
When you're eating
expect-
Thai food.
Yeah, when you're eating Thai food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like an inside thing?
Yeah. I mean, just crazy stories. But then he just takes all of it. He takes all of it and puts it in the music. He applied himself, 1,000% on our track, and he originally signed on to produce it, and eventually he got into it so much he just got in the booth and started freestyling.
Yeah.
And it was just surreal for us to see, the master just, do his thing and blow us all away.
That's what's up.
See, for me, I don't really remember too much about working with RZA because there was a lot of whiskey shots.
I was going to say.
And I do remember parts. But not all of it.
Okay.
I don't know how far I can go on the air, but one part I remember is he took us to Rick Rubin's studio, Shangri-La, in Malibu.
Okay.
And this is where like a lot of our idols perform. Bob Dylan's bus is in the backyard.
It was his
and,
house.
Like,
It used to be his house.
Okay.
Eminem gave him like a lemon tree. It's in the front yard. Random
Wow.
facts. And
Grapefruit.
yeah, and all I remember is RZA saying like, "Let's do
He
whiskey
had the whiskey
shots."
guys, so he
Yeah.
it's a little cloudy, but okay.
Yeah, so we got in a circle, and we were doing whiskey shots, and then it was black after that.
Okay.
But up until that, I remember that part.
That was great. He literally poured everyone a shot. it was like yeah.
But also just like sitting at the computer, like on Pro Tools, and like Riz is just like freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just the whole thing.
Mark Needham and JP. So, how was it working with them?
That was amazing too. Mark's one of these like old school engineer producers that's seen it and done it all, and he's not stuck in the past or anything like that. He's embraced technology like crazy. The guy's a wizard, and he really helped shape our sound. It was amazing working with him. As far as JP goes, he's also this sort of genius musician slash producer slash writer. I mean, he kind of does it all, and I think the best thing we got from him, it was his amazing ability to pick the right take. He knew exactly where to stop us. He knew exactly where to push us.
Yeah.
And also to keep it kind of raw,
Yeah,
that's
he did not mind like little nuances here or there. He did not mind the little mistakes here and there. He just wanted to keep it all and make it sound as raw and real as possible.
And he's like an old school punk guitar player kind of approach versus RZA, obviously not like that.
Right.
versus Mark Needham, who's super skilled and like diverse mixer and producer, so.
And for all the listeners out there who are not studio musicians, Mark Needham like mixed and had a hand in one of my favorite records, Hot Fuss by the Killers. And then JP Bowersock co-produced and is the guru for the Strokes, and their record Is This It. So these are like two of our favorite records.
And here you are working.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can actually hear a little bit of all of those references in our album too. Definitely.
Nice. How did you guys come together?
Tinder.
You know what? Did you swipe left?
Always right.
I thought it was.
I do the all right thing.
Well,
I
then
just-
if he swiped left, we wouldn't be here.
I know,
right?
right? I'm like,
No.
Swipe
I just,
right.
you swipe right on like everything, and then
Oh
you just
my
like
gosh.
just skim through it
swipe
afterwards.
left, swipe
Yeah.
right. The real story behind how you got your name.
Mushrooms. No.
Because I've heard like it was the name of a camel. I mean,
I never heard that one.
you know,
That is the best version, and we
So
will
I'm
use
like-
that from now on.
Whoa,
You
this is
know.
getting a life of its own now.
This
I never
is
heard that
awesome.
version.
yeah, it was like somebody
But-
said something and came.
A camel, huh?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
camel.
you just find all kind of stuff. So I get the
Wow.
real scoop because
Yeah,
you guys are right here.
Well, we met in the LA music scene. Like we were all just.
But there was no camels in the LA music scene. So
Very few.
There's one in my apartment, by the way, right now.
What's next for you guys?
we're dropping a single right now with Royce the 5'9". It's a collaboration premiered on Complex Magazine. It's called Keep Your Enemies Closer. We dropped our EP called Revanchist. People can check that out on any streaming service. So it's out there worldwide. Revanchist, Faulkner, Faulkner, for all the listeners. And we're coming out with a new single called Halo Me.
Halo Me, yes.
Yep. We actually performed this song on top of a skyscraper here in LA.
Yeah.
With Jason Bentley from KCRW hosting. And it was a crazy story. You want to hear about it?
Yes.
So it's not like a performance venue. We just thought it'd be dope to perform on a helicopter pad, because why not, right?
Right.
Especially after whiskey and all that kind of
And
stuff.
stoned.
Yeah. You go to a helicopter pad next, obviously. That's the natural progression of events. So we go up there, and it's not really a planned thing. We invite our friends, our homies. You know, everybody rolls out when they get an invite for a helicopter pad.
Uh-huh.
That's how it works.
Standard, standard LA.
We go up there, and we just straight up just plug in, and we're like 50-something stories up. No guardrails. Like, here's gusts of wind. You know, we
Wow.
thought there'd be heavy casualties.
We got fined.
Yep. FAA
The
find us.
FAA came looking
Yeah.
for Lucas.
Yep.
Police, fire.
Let's put it this way,
department.
yeah, the fire marshal and I, we're close now. We're tight. Yep, I got that relationship for,
Okay, well, okay. Speaking
and we
of
perform up there. Halo Me. Sorry, I forgot the point.
no, I was like,
Forgot the point of the
I'll
story.
reel you back
We would
in.
perform up there, and we're just rocking out and performing up there. And so, for anyone listening, want to check it out on the internet before it drops. Yo, this is Faulkner, and you're watching our interview on Hype Nation.